Hey everybody, Marty Schindler here to help you today to change that eye color and hair color of that special someone. I know it's a little past Valentine's Day, but I gotta have some holiday tutorial here. We're gonna start off with eye color here, changing somebody's eye color in Photoshop, that is. Um, we got this picture of, whoa, Tom Cruise here. Don't know why, just found him. Eyes kind of stood out, so here we go. Okay, what are we going to want to do is pick up our brush tool, B on your keyboard, or a little icon over here. Then just make it a size corresponding to your image, obviously. You might want to make it a little small so you can get in little crevices. Then zoom in on your eye with the zoom tool over here, which is Z on your keyboard. And then once you got a good look of the eye, go back to your brush tool, click Q on your keyboard. You'll enter quick mask mode. You'll notice nothing, new yet. But once you click your brush, which I'm going to lower my size a bit more, it'll be red. And you want to leave it like that. It's not going to look like that when it's done, don't worry. But just color in the eye, okay? That's what we want to do. So just color in the eyeball when we're changing eye color. Just like that. Okay, and once you're done coloring in the eye, press Q again, and you'll see it will select the eye. Well, what you want to do is go to this tool, which is the rectangular marquee tool, or just M on your keyboard. Right-click and go to Select Inverse. It's going to select the opposite, so now it's just going to select only the eye, when it was selecting everything but the eye. So we got just the eye selected. Okay, then we want to right-click that portion and go to Layer via Copy. Okay, and what that's going to do is it's going to make a brand new layer of just the eyeball. And why we did that is just in case we want to compare it to the old one or we want to start over, it just makes it a lot easier. Then we're going to go to Image, Adjustments, hue/saturation, or we can go to color balance, control B or control U. I'm going to go to color balance, so control B will get you there. Now you can see this is obviously changing the color of the entire eye, which is not what we want to do. So the way we can fix that is if we make the bottom layer not visible by clicking on this eyeball icon right here. We can simply grab our eraser tool and just erase, well, make sure it's the right size, by the way. We're just going to erase the white part there so we only have the pupil of the eye itself. So there we go. Now we just have that portion. Now we can press Control B and actually change the color of the eye itself. And we don't want it too extreme, obviously, so let's just do like, let's see what we can do. Let's just do that, and then OK. Then if we go to actual size, you can see the difference between IA, which is on the left, is what we ended up with, and IB on the right, what we started with. So, very cool way of changing eye color right there. Obviously, you might want to do both eyes, and that way you could just do one layer for both eyeballs. So, remember, just a quick mask right there with your brush, Q on your keyboard, color in the portion you want, click Q again, go to your marquee tool, right-click, select Inverse so it selects only that portion, new layer via Copy, and there you go. You can always spruce that up any way you want to, by the way, but I just thought that was a cool little thing there. Okay, now let's move on to hair, changing hair color. So let's exit that. Now there are two different types I'm going to go over here, blonde hair and brunette hair. Your hair will obviously fall into one of those categories. Blonde is easier to work with, brunette not so much, obviously, because you're limited on what you can change the hair color to, but we'll start with brunette anyway. We have this person here, no idea who it is, just found her on Google Images, but we'll see what we can do. What we want to do, and hair's a lot harder to work with, by the way, because there's lots of loose strands everywhere, so we're going to see what we can do. Same method, go to your brush tool, make your diameter correspond to your image, Press Q on your keyboard. You'll enter your quick mask mode. You might want to zoom in on what you're working with just so you can get a better look on what you're working with. And then just start coloring in what you want. You'll periodically have to lower your diameter probably just to get to certain points of the hair. And this is where it gets kind of time consuming here because you don't want to spend the entire time on it. The good news is that if you do make a mistake, it's alright, but if you want to make a mistake, you'll probably want to make it bigger rather than smaller. So try to get more than the hair if you're going to screw up, rather than like forget to color in part of the hair. Yeah, I guess that's kind of hard to explain, but you know. Okay, so not much else to say at the moment. You can see I just went outside the hair quite a bit, and I'll show you in a moment how to fix that if that does happen. Okay, so we're just about done here. Let me get just this bottom part down here, and we'll call it good. I'm actually going to make mine a little more feathered, just so it can get areas for further radius, so I don't have to color in everything. A little less exact is a better way to put it. Okay, once you got your hair colored in very poorly, let me get this part actually a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Press Q on your keyboard again. You'll see it has selected the hair. Then you want to go to your marquee tool, right-click, select Inverse, New Layer via Copy. Then if you can see we just got the hair. If we get rid of visibility on the bottom layer. And what we want to do is just go in with our eraser tool to this layer and get rid of the parts we don't want. And that's how it'll fix it up. Just areas like the face or anything you accidentally got on, we don't want that. So, okay, well that'll do for now. What we want to do now is make it visible like that. Go to press Control B on your keyboard. Then we can change the hair color, as you can see, to many things. Probably a popular one would be like purple or something like that, and they do look pretty cool. So just don't make it too extreme, otherwise it'll kind of get ridiculous. And you can see there are some parts we missed, so it's all trial and error. When you're doing it, you might want to do it better. If you're selected on your hair layer, that rhymes. Anyway, whoa, we don't want that. Make sure you have your eraser tool before you do that. You can erase parts of the hair that you don't want colored. So if I just want a portion of it magenta or whatever the heck color this is, we can just go into the eraser tool and erase portions of the hair we don't want that color at. So almost like highlights in hair, if you know what I'm talking about there. Whoa. Okay, so if we erase I'm no hairstylist, but there you go. See, now you can see there are like kind of highlights in the hair. So pretty cool again. If we exit that picture and we bring up our blonde picture right here, and this has been used in another tutorial, but I just found it on Google Images, so yeah. Go into your brush tool again, Q on your keyboard, and just start coloring in the hair. Whoa, okay, I really screwed that up. Let's try that again. Now, I'm kind of running out of time here, but I still have like a good 2 minutes, so. So, I hope you guys have more time than I do on this, obviously. Now, I'm going to lower the diameter just to get this strand of hair that's going in front of the ear right there. And I'll bring it back up, or one more down, actually. Color that in, and that. Okay, then Q on your keyboard again, you know the drill, people. select inverse, new layer via copy, Control B, and there you go. Works really better, a lot better on blonde hair, I think, but it's all up to you. And now you can see we got a cool pink color hair for you. That turned out a lot better than I thought it would for such time constraint there. So really cool color there. Again, really quick recap. Brush tool, Q on your keyboard, color in the portion you want, Q again, marquee tool, right click, select inverse, right click, layer via copy, Control B, change the color. It's that easy, folks. So I'm Marty Schindler, guys. Check out my other videos. I'm trying to publish more Photoshop ones. I hope to see you guys really soon. And happy late Valentine's Day, by the way.